Imagine Moses sitting in the wilderness, continuing the story Israel has never truly known. Not the story Egypt told them, not the story slavery taught them, but their real beginning. He tells them in Genesis chapter 1, God created everything by command: heavens, earth, light, lands, animals, and finally humanity. But now Moses slows down. He wants Israel to see something, not just the God that created humans, but how God created. Because this chapter explains identity, dignity, purpose, and relationship. It tells Israel why they existed and what kind of God formed them. Now remember who Moses is talking to: a nation that was treated like animals, whipped, owned, used, forgotten. People who worked fields that didn't belong to them, ate food given by masters, slept where they were told, and lived in a world where they had no control. So imagine what it does to their heart when Moses tells them God formed the man with his own hands, not a king, not a slave master. God. He shaped Adam with intention. He breathed his own breath into him. He placed him not in chains, but in a garden. Israel hears for the first time in their lives: you were created for relationship, not slavery. You were created for purpose, not abuse. Your story did not begin in Egypt. Your story began with God. And if a child was listening, they will ask the honest questions adults never say out loud. Why did God use us? Why was Eve made different from Adam? Why did God say not good for the first time? Why did God bring the animals first? Did he feel lonely before Eve? Did he know who God was right away? What does it mean to be made for someone else? These questions are the questions this chapter begins to answer. Genesis 2 is like watching a new parent prepare a home before their child is born. They set up the room, pick the colors, arrange the crib, place the toys, buy the clothes, prepare the space with love. God does this with the world. He builds the environment before placing Adam inside of it. And when Adam wakes up, everything he needs is already there: purpose, responsibility, work, beauty, food, safety, eventually a companion formed uniquely for him. This is not a story of a king creating slaves. This is a story of a father building a world for his children. So now, with fresh eyes, with Moses guiding us, with Israel hearing their identity rebuilt, and with the heart of a child asking honest questions, let's read Genesis chapter 2.